So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down on the Wednesday Guardian Quick Crossword. And today we're doing it with the Folmer. I know I was doing a spicy tuna and egg salad for dinner, and I wanted something balanced and kind of light, you know. So I went ahead and went with the Folmer. You know, it's a high acid, you know, it's got a light body. It's got a lot of apricot and lemon peel in it, some green apples, some general honey, citrus kind of notes. It's wonderful on the nose. It's fantastic on the palate. I'd say it's between 12 and 13% alcohol. And again, I'm just a little too lazy to look at the back of the bottle. But it does have a bit of gas in it, right? So it's got a light little tingle from the bubbles, but it's just a fabulous wine. This is a great wine, especially this is the type of Riesling you want when you're having maybe something spicy, and a white is just gonna have to do it. I would a barbecue be really good with it too, I imagine. Refreshing. If it were a little earlier in the day, then I would be putting some bubble water with it, some mineral water to turn it into a Schorle. In German, ein Schorle, but it's really, you know, it's a spritzer, I think is the term we use for it. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop into our grid here. So we've got our quick crossword number 1753. So let's just carefully get this in there and get going on this thing now. All right, so Pope's tenure. Saw, whoop, nothing's gonna just be easy on that one. So I guess I'll just call this the papacy. See if that helps any. Saw, no. Gameplay with 32 cards. Repeat the words of another 5. I guess whoop could be a cheer. Curved hairy line. Saw. Guess this could be a quote. I don't know. I mean, this could be, is this piquet? Piquette, depending on how you pronounce it. Guess this could be an eyebrow. I don't know what that is. I mean, I'm not... Saw? Your health. Okay. Curve toucher. Stetson. Okay, finally, 6 and 3. Got something I know how to work with here. We'll go with a cowboy hat. And mundane at 7. Parent. Small hill could be a mound. All right. The rest of these are going to require thought. That's just not fair. I guess this could be humdrum. I mean, it seems like we, in American English, it seems like we make a lot of things 2 words that y'all just have as 1. I don't know. It feels like, I'm thinking maybe humdrum, but is that really 1 word? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't ever... You know what I mean? I don't pay attention to that. I guess I should. This could, a blurred streak could be a smudge. So, I mean, it goes with humdrum and mound, unless I'm just really wrong with all of that. Quest could be a pursuit. Evergreen shrub. Okay, so on our parent here, we could have, well, it's the guardian, so I guess this would be a mummy. Mummy. If I were British, I would call my mum Mumsy. But I call her Mutti. which is the German word for mom, mummy, you know. So evergreen shrub, I guess you're looking for a myrtle here, and I guess though we've had a few of them, though we've had crepe myrtles, I don't know if there's a difference. But I didn't know they were evergreen, I guess. I mean, learn all kinds of stuff from the grids, don't you? I mean, I don't know about you. I learn crap all the time. So your health could be bottoms up. Fantastic. Okay, and then a curve toucher. God, are we getting into trigonometry here? Are we talking about tangents? We'll find out, won't we? With the farthest point directed towards one, and I guess that would... Church tower. Don't have any help at all whatsoever. Okay, left rib anagram. Hazelnut. Hazelnut. So I don't think we're talking about the... I don't think we're talking about the color, right? I mean... So left rib, so we're talking about the tree, en filbert. Does not surprise me that we would go from bottoms up to filberts. Started out with the papacy and Piquet, and Lord knows, which you never know what you're going to get in the Guardian. I mean, really. So the F tells me this could be a belfry. Insubstantial or containing fungus. Okay. Fourth Greek letter, alpha, beta, theta, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Got it. All right. So I guess this is yeasty. I was not aware that yeasty was a way to describe something that was insubstantial. Now what to do about two down here? I guess an old saw. Oh, and why? Okay, I see. We're talking about a proverb, I think. But there's a difference between a proverb and a saw. I mean... But I guess it's not enough to remember. I just thought there was a difference between the two, and I've never used the word saw in place of something that's proverbial. You know, I love that. I absolutely love that. I mean, smile in an ingratiating manner. Okay. Momentum at 7. It could be a couple of things, it seems like. What do we got here? Assets. Could be capital. That said, tell. Romantic appointment. 5 letters. Okay, then I guess we got a tryst in here. And this tells me momentum is an impetus. So, a smile in an ingratiating manner. This may be where I get hemmed up. Though I still have to do 17 across, that looks like. Minor, I don't know, it could be petty, I guess. And what do we have here? Tell could be to relate. And simper, maybe? You talk about a word that I've only ever read. I've never had any reason to... I would probably just describe something as a sneer or something along those lines, right? A simper. I got to use that word more often. I mean, I have to use my vocabulary or it's just going to die out. I mean, with the farthest point directed towards one, I guess this would be end on? I don't know. You know, honestly, I feel pretty good about it, but then again, I don't. Piquet was something that my opa liked to play. The only reason I remember the 20 cards had to be removed from the deck. I mean, I guess it's all right. I mean, okay, well, you know what? It's time to just go ahead and check all and see what's happened here. I always have to do this 2 or 3 times because I don't believe what I'm seeing when I see it. You know, the ones that I feel really confident with, they turn out to be wrong somewhere. And then the ones where I'm like going, oh, that was sketchy. And then they turn out to be good to go. So I'm just going to beam and feel chuffed over this one. This is good news for me. That's 2 days in a row. I had a 3-day win streak like 2 months ago. So I'm hoping I can do as well tomorrow to at least tie the streak, right? Now, if I do well tomorrow and Friday, I'm going to be fit to be tied. I mean, it will just be like, my head is going to be too big to get through doorways. So for now, I'm just going to call it good. Take my chuffed spirit and out with the old and in with the new. With that said, I just want to say thank you to everyone for liking and subscribing. You know, it's free to subscribe and just be part of this community, right? You know, put your name on it, so to speak. And sound off. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what part of the UK or from where around the world you reside. I'd just love to know that. If I need to add more to our Beniyag de Adieu, then I will. I certainly will. And so as it is, though, until we see you tomorrow for the 17/54 Guardian Quick, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Ciao. Cin-Cin. Be well out there. Do well by yourselves, by your friends and neighbors, but especially the fellow behind you in the queue. Cheers.